Chandler Barber back at it again, and I'm back with my first video of 2024. This is going to be the easiest little boys haircut tutorial. For those that might be at home wanting to cut their kids, this will be an easy tutorial to follow. So I'm cutting my little nephew's hair. I think he's about 7, and we're going to start with a number 8 guard on our clipper. And we are going to just go all around the head against the grain. And we are going to debulk the hair. And this is going to be our top length. So that's why I went with the number 8, because it's going to give you a little bit more for the top length. We don't want to go too far down to where it looks like way too buzzed. But this will be a nice, good cleanup cut. So I'm just going to take that all the way around the head, going against the grain. And just to be sure, in the back where the crown is, where there's, a little swirl, just follow that against the grain in that circular motion to get all the hair cut to the same length. So once we've done that, we're going to get into the sides, and I'm going to do a number 2 guard closed on the clipper for the sides. And what we want to do here is take the clipper guard all the way up and off the parietal ridge of the head. So you'll place the clipper guard flat to the head and just move it straight up and off the way the head is formed. You can just tell by the shape as you pull the clipper up, let it glide off the head straight up and don't round into the top of the head. This is going to help maintain the needed weight from the top, and we'll blend into that after the fact. But if you went in and cut straight into the top, you're going to take way more off, and it's not going to look right. It's going to be off proportionately. So we'll take that up and off the head all the way around, and you'll be able to see that weight line around the parietal ridge of the head. But don't worry, we are going to remove that weight with a number 4 guard, and coming back with a number 3 right under it just to soften that. But again, we don't want to completely get rid of all of that to make the haircut look seamless and blended. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're going up and off and towards the bottom. Sometimes hair will grow kind of in a different pattern, so you want to go against the grain. As you can see, I'm taking the clipper, side to side, just to make sure I get everything.
4.
And once we do that, now I'm coming in with a 4 guard. I'm going to leave that open, and to do this, we're going to just we are kind of pointed in, but we're kind of gliding out. We're not going completely to the round of the head, but we're just going right there where the weight is, going in a little bit, but just kind of out. So up and out. And as you can see, this takes away a lot of that weight that we were seeing before from that number 2. And now I'm just going to go around the head and outline the way his fringe area is. It kind of curls up a little bit. He's got a little cowlick, but I just combed everything down. I'm just gonna kind of line it across. Make sure everything looks sharp, and just kind of, I don't want to dig in too much into the hairline, but I want to just make sure everything's evened up. This is pretty, I kept hitting the footrest on the chair, so he thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, this part's not like, rocket science. You just want to outline. Around the ear, you can use, by the way, I'm using a trimmer. This is a little bit different than just a regular clipper. So around the ear, you can use the corners to kind of arch around the ear. Yeah, not rocket science, pretty self-explanatory. Just kind of making a nice outline of the haircut. And once we do that, I think I might, so now I have the 3-guard. This was kind of after the fact. I saw a couple little areas that still had a little bit of a weight line. So I take the 3-guard open, and I'm just kind of lightly going into that area and just kind of out. Not digging in too much, but just kind of softening some of that weight line right there. I think this is a very important step because a lot of people that I see that do like the at-home haircuts on their kids, they usually don't get rid of that weight line. They might do the second step where I had the number 2 guard. They might do that and take the clipper up and off the parietal ridge like I was talking about, but then a lot of times they don't go back and soften that area to remove some of that weight to have a better transition. So I'm just going to make sure that is all lined up and good. And that will be pretty much it for the easiest little boy's haircut tutorial. I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if you try this and if it works out for you. But that's it.
Like it?
A nice looking haircut for a young little gentleman.
That's good.
Just gonna make sure that I get all the little loose hairs with the trimmer, with the cape off, and it'll be good to go.
Hop in the shower.
And there he is. He was happy about it. So we have the before right here, looking a little raggedy, looking like he needs a little cleanup, and here's the after. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to this year and putting out a lot more videos, so stay tuned.